adventures.
Greetings, guys. It's Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, big shout out to EDC Alaska. He had full-size USP in stock, USP 45, and I picked it up and I could not be happier with it. Now, this is the third, I believe, maybe fourth USP I bought. No, it's the third. I got rid of the other ones, and it was always because, I wanted this or that, and I always gave the excuse about the trigger. I just don't like the trigger. And the trigger is actually not bad on this because I had the LEM model before, which was like a revolver pull on the trigger, but this is not bad. I did a video on the trigger. I'll link it up there. But the USP is one of the greatest pistols you can have, and I would suggest you look up Small Arms Solutions. Chris Bartucci did a video on the USP and how it comes from the Mark 23, all the coatings they did on it, the springs that last for tens of thousands of rounds. I don't even think you can really run a spring out on these. Do It Right AK has done lots of practice with these, and he can't get the springs to wear out. They're just amazing. They're built for to dunk it in salt water. The H&K 45 is a decent one. I've had a couple of those, but it does not have all the coatings, the special coating that the USP does. The USP is supposed to be a military used weapon, and special forces had used that Mark 23, and then they made the USP and the compact to be a little more compact. This has just over a 4-inch barrel, so you're shooting the 45 ACP with the 4-inch barrel. A little over that, you're getting decent velocity, and people dog on the 45. I like the 45. It's a big diameter. Of course, you're not going to get as much capacity. These mags are decent. You're getting a good 12 rounds out of these mags. I prefer the compact tactical for carry, but you can get away with carrying this. So I will get a compact tactical at some point. But the 45 ACP, especially with some modern rounds, is a great man stopper. People have killed bears with 45 ACP, believe it or not. I've got some videos documenting those cases. But the big thing, though, one of the main reasons why I got this is you can shoot 45 Super out of your USP. Other guns you cannot. People do it out of their Glock 21s, which I don't understand. That's something I would never do. It's just crazy. They don't have the chamber support. They're not made for a round like that. Chuck has a KKM barrel in his Glock 21 that works great, but I'm sure HK would not say to shoot 45 Super, but they said that the barrels are made out of cannon steel, whatever that means. They melted down cannons and built the barrels. But anyways, no problem. For years, I've shot 45 Super. It's finally making a little bit of a comeback, so I did get some 45 Super rounds. I'll do some videos on that. But with 45 Super, you've got 10 millimeter power, basically. You've got a larger diameter. It's pushing 230 grain projectile at 1,300 feet per second and up. That's crazy. You're talking 500-600 foot-pounds of energy. That's a bear stopper. That's 10 millimeter power. So you can go between 45 ACP in the city, throw some 45 Super extreme penetrators in. When you go out to the woods, you've got a do-it-all gun, and it is German made. And I think it's more reliable for Glock. And I'm a Glock fanboy. I love Glock. They're super reliable. I've hardly had any jams with a Glock. With an HK, I've never had a single jam. These things are probably the most reliable semi-autos on the planet, I would argue. Just German-made steel and precision. I can't say enough about USP, guys. If you haven't researched these, check out these guns. It's iconic. I have liked the USP ever since I was a kid playing Metal Gear Solid, and Solid Snake always chose like his USP 45, and he put a suppressor on it. But it's a great gun, great platform, and I just had to have another one in my collection. Like I said, I've had several more. I can't believe they're still making them brand new. The polymer feels different than the old Cold War USPs. That I've handled, but I don't think they've made any changes except maybe some of this stippling on the front and back of the grip. But great gun. Let me know what you guys think. Love 45 ACP. Love the H&K USP. Please check out my Patreon page and support me if you can. I got links below. And thanks, guys. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.